Hello YouTube, Devin here again, and today I have a helmet review for you, and this is actually a very incredibly personal helmet for me, because this is my very first ever Kevlar helmet that I own, and I got this back when I was like 12 years old. I got this helmet brand new. I got it the same year it was made, even. And a lot of you are probably going to be pretty jealous because of who made this helmet. If you know anything about the company that made this helmet. But this was my very first ever Kevlar helmet. My dad got it for me because he was in the Canadian Special Forces for a very long time. And he developed a lot of friends in that line of work. One of his buddies ended up being able to get this for me. I asked for this for my birthday when I was 12 years old, and this is what I got. And what you see here before you is a really beat up Rbr F6 helmet, which is essentially a PASGAT shell, and this is in a size medium, so it doesn't really fit me anymore. But I'm never going to get rid of this, ever, in my entire life. Am I ever going to get rid of this? I would very much love to wear it again. It does technically on paper says it fits up to a size 58, which I think it does, but it's going to be a very tight fit. It gets a little snug. But this helmet I actually can't wear anymore because it's broke on the inside, and I don't want to try to fix it because I don't want to make it worse or anything like that. But we'll get into that when we take a look at the liner. But first off, we're going to compare this to a PASGAT outer shell. Now, this is a size medium, and it still has 6 screws around it. But instead of being, the rear ones are a lot lower, whereas in a regular PASGAT, they'd be up higher. They'd be all in line with the top 6. So you can see they'd be like up here instead of way down here. But because Rbr has a different liner in the system, a much better liner, it's a little bit different. And instead of having the normal flathead screws, it has Allen wrenches. So it has those little hex screws, for those of you that don't know what Allen wrenches are. But this helmet is a very personal dear helmet to me because my father bought me this, and he actually died this same year he got me this. So that's a little bit upsetting. But he ended up having appendicitis, and his appendix ruptured on his way to work one morning, and he drove his car off a cliff, and then he was in a coma for like 6 months before he passed away. He passed away about Christmas time. So... but this helmet is very dear to me because, for one, it's an incredibly a rare helmet to begin with. Rbr helmets are, if you know anything about Rbr, pretty much every special forces in the world that could afford it was using an Rbr helmet at some point. Rbr Armor Corporation was just ungodly ahead of its time when they were making their helmets. They are now officially out of business, which makes this helmet even more incredibly rare. Another thing that makes this helmet incredibly rare over a lot of other Rbr helmets is its factory tan paint. So, So this helmet is an incredibly rare variant. It has all the original hardware on it. It's kind of dinged up, as you can see, because I used this a lot when I was a little kid playing around and shit like this. This is my bike helmet for a lot of years, even. So, we'll take a look at the liner now. Never mind. I got sidetracked. We're going to discuss the shell compared to a regular PASGAT. Now, other than the screws, the finish is a little bit different. Obviously, it's tan, whereas pretty much every PASGAT is green. Other than the screw alignment, also it's a lot smoother finish texture than a regular PASGAT helmet because they use sand in it instead of cork. Other than that, it's pretty much the same PASGAT. It's got a rubber rim around it, just like a PASGAT does. It's the same shape as a size medium PASGAT. If you threw these shells right next to each other and they had the same texture and paint and finish, they'd be the same exact shell. I do wear a size large now, and this is a size medium, so it doesn't really fit. But the RBR liner system, they really only come in medium and large, and medium fits up to 58, and large fits 58 and over. So we'll take a look at the liner now. Now, the liner of this helmet is incredibly comfortable. I really love the RBR suspension. It's just a leather sweatband, a padded leather sweatband. That's pretty much all you get. The rest is a bunch of straps. Like you have a mesh crown, but it's loose. It has a little like leather kind of crown pad held in place with 4 straps, kind of like you would get on like a Mark 6 helmet. I'm trying to zoom that in for you, but it's pretty dark inside this helmet with the mesh and everything fighting it. But you can see that kind of perforated leather crown pad, and there's just 2 little like 20 millimeter nylon straps that just cross X-Ys and hook to these 4 bolts. So there's one at the temples, and then there's the one at the back. The 2 at the back. Now, the reason I can't wear this helmet anymore is because this part broke right here. This piece of plastic snapped off of this. And now I think after making this video, I'm going to try to fix it just to set it on a shelf somewhere. I have a lot of important memories with this helmet and everything. But I'll probably do that after this video. I'll start fixing it. I'll go buy some epoxy and some super glue, and I will replace that. Try to glue that back together, at least enough not to wear, but to just make sure it's all together for storage. Now, it has a 3-point chin strap. Real simple. It's just a band running through a loop over here. So this slides back and forth, as you can see there. That's just held in place with this rear screw. It's the only thing holding on to that rear screw is this little nape loop. It has a nape pad, which is like a 500 denier nylon. It's just a piece of foam. And that sits just behind the rest of the sweatband. All right, and the sweatband is pretty much this adjusted piece of Velcro and nylon on each side. So it adjusts on each side the same way. So there's the Velcro, as you can see on this side, and the little strap for it. So you would just pull these and adjust the Velcro to adjust the circumference of the headband. So, and the mesh crown adjusts on the back side. It has loop type Velcro here, and then there is straps right here that run through these little plastic D-rings, which are part of the suspension loops that are plastic right here, and you just slide those up and down to adjust the height of the crown. So it's a very, very simple, very, very easy to use helmet. I wish they used metal parts. I wish, like, see those right there, those these parts right here. I wish that these were metal instead of plastic, because then they probably wouldn't snap like this side did, that I'm gonna have to fix. So I'll glue that back together though and just hang it up on the shelf. Now here's the original tag in it. All right, F6 PASGAT helmet, level NIJ3A, and then it doesn't even have a serial number in it. It's blank. And it's a size medium, and then it says RBR Tactical Inc. And I believe this is one of the ones that was made in the United States, and it was made in 2006. So that's how rare a version this is of an RBR helmet. It's so new and everything. I got it. It doesn't even have a serial number. So this is a very, very personal helmet. I'm never going to sell it. I might donate it to a museum or something, or, you know, when I'm getting old and stuff like that, I'll probably end up getting rid of it or giving it to somebody I know will appreciate it. But I love this helmet to death, and I hope you guys really like the story and everything like that. And I really, really hope you like this video to show some support. If you have any questions at all on this helmet, I will do my best to answer them for you. Hopefully, if you're new, you subscribe to this channel, because if you like helmets and tactical shit and boots and shoes and stuff, I got lots of that just laying around. And I'm doing this YouTube channel to just get some information out there. If you see anything wrong or whatever, feel free to leave me a comment correcting it. And if the video gets enough corrections, enough comments correcting stuff, I'll just remake the video, because this channel is all about trying to get good information out there on some of these helmets in English. so people can understand them and stuff like that. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.